Welcome to the shores at Rivertown, where luxury finishes and low maintenance living meet peaceful riverfront charm. This gated community is intimate. It only offers 188 homes. You've got townhomes with riverfront views, gorgeous single-family homes shaded by majestic oak trees, 4 private docks, and boat slips available for you. Perfect for those looking to spend more time on the water and less time on upkeep. In this video, I'll walk through 4 standout floor plans in their 3 collections: the Riverview townhomes, the Atlantic and the Gulf collections, move-in ready homes, furnished model, and I'll highlight something special about each one. Let's go take a look. I'm about to take you inside the Macaw. This is an interior townhome, and in this section, you can see that everything is done over here. So this is a really special home because you're not going to deal with any of the construction noise and all the junk and dirt around. I can't believe this one has not sold already, to be honest with you, because it's in this completed phase and they've made some pretty good price reductions on this place. So you've got riverfront view on this. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Switch to a wider angle here. First of all, guys, take a look at the nice 2-story foyer that you got. And as you can see, that continues on over to a 2-story great room. We've got 2-car garage. I'll take a little peek just so you can see the dimensions of it. Put the dimensions in the video. You got your tankless water heater over there, okay? Now, this one has been furnished. Don't be fooled. This is not a model, okay? This has been furnished because they really want to sell this. When something is ready, right, the builder has what's called carrier costs, and so they are pretty incentivized to move this one. So just really keep this in mind if this is going to work for you. I'm going to turn around real quick, show you the under the stairs storage, and I'm going to highlight that this is the only townhome plan with a master's on the bottom floor. This is it, the Macaw. We also have the Ibis and the Lark, which is an end unit. I'll show you that one in just a minute. But if you need a primary bedroom on the first floor, this is your best shot. Take a look at these views from this bedroom, okay? That is a gorgeous view. You've got one of your private docks out there. Got a nice pond here and these gorgeous oak trees. Let's just see the size of this room as well. Okay. You've got plenty of room. You could probably even put a bench here and still not have a hard time getting around. So good size master. Let's take a look at the master suite. We got our dual vanities. Let's just see the finishes on these. That's nice. That is very pretty. All right. Got a nice tile on this as well. Again, just let you get a good look at those finishes just in case this is something you might want to consider buying, okay? Walk-in closet. You're gonna see some tape here. They're just highlighting some areas that need to be touched up, okay? All right, replace these wire frames with something a little bit more substantial, customize your closet, and make better use of the space. You have the WC as well. Okay, so only master on the bottom, Macaw. This is a great one. Since I'm right here, go ahead and take you outside. Now, master on the bottom, you're trading off that upstairs balcony. So you don't have the upstairs balcony on this one where I started the video, but you've still got gorgeous views. Come on, y'all, this is beautiful. Take a look. You can see what they've done out here. They've got some pavers. That seems to be pretty typical. You're gonna have this privacy fence to not take away any view. You can see over here, they've got the pavers as well. Okay, but this is what you're looking at back here. It is gorgeous, it is quiet, it is peaceful, and it is beautiful. And that is Florida, those big oak trees with the Spanish moss hanging down. All right, so you got this nice big open spot, dining stacked on top of your living space. And take a look upstairs. All right, I mean, that's a townhome, you know, you just don't see townhomes like that. It's really, really pretty. Let me get you a look at the kitchen. You can sit at this bar. That is a pretty thick countertop there. Let's just see those finishes. This is luxury vinyl plank. These are, I think, 22-foot ceilings, but normally on the bottom you're gonna have 10, 9 up top. Smooth walls are standard on Toll Brothers. Okay, it is a natural gas community, so that hood is gonna be vented out. That's a 5-burner. We are working with what? What are we working with? Wolf on this one? I think that's Wolf, right? Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be embarrassed, but oh well, sometimes you're wrong. Every realtor makes mistakes. Are they honest about it though? That's the biggest question. You want somebody who's gonna tell you when they made a mistake. Okay, got a little pantry here as well. So, you know, this could double as pantry. You know, it could be linen closet, but being that that pantry is a tad bit on the small side, you do have overflow here, and you got your half bath. And I like the hardware. We're not looking at any of this plastic chrome. Got this nice black matte finish. That's pretty. Okay, let's go ahead. Nice little section for a coffee bar, and you've got your laundry room with cabinets and your beautiful laundry sink as well. This is a nice unit. I mean, I think you're gonna like the price. I mean, if you're realistic and you know what stuff costs nowadays, I think you're gonna be excited about the price on this one. And I'm gonna show you the price after I tour, you know, give you the full tour. Okay, so check this out from up top. Just get you a glimpse of the way things are looking there. And you just have so many windows maximizing that view. I'm gonna take you right over here to the loft, okay? 2,041 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5. I guess I forgot to mention that earlier. Okay, and you have this loft off to the side here. Let's you take a look again at those views, because my goodness, that's what really makes this place. It is absolutely gorgeous. I took some of my clients around in Silverleaf. I know all the neighborhoods in Silverleaf. We ended up here just because you cannot replace this beauty. Location, location, location. Got a carrier unit, not too much room in there to store besides that. And you've got your secondary bathroom up here. Same finishes that we saw down below. And you do have tile all the way to the top, and I'm guessing it's this consistent. I love it when it's consistent like that. This is a nice house. You do have carpet. I don't think I mentioned, standard is normally that square ceramic tile and then carpet in the bedrooms, okay? Linens. And then we've got 2 bedrooms as well. I think one of these has a small walk-in closet. Yep. Okay. Now, even though you don't have, I like this little bump out. You can put a desk over here, right? On either wall. Little desk. You know, even though you don't have a riverfront view, these are beautiful homes, okay? Everything is super green, and you've got all those oak trees. So there is really not a bad view in this place. I'll take a quick peek in here. This one has a little bit smaller closet, okay? They've got the sliding when it's not a walk-in, just like a step in. Okay, but you do have room for some furniture in these bedrooms. So they're not bad. I'll put the dimensions on there. Always, always, always. And let's go take a look at the price. Okay. And please, if you do not have a realtor, give me a call. I'd love to meet you, help you, hear what you're looking for. And if it's this community or another community, I'll get you there. All right, y'all. If you want to know, you can pull this one right up. Here's the address, 113 Oak Park Drive. It is the McCall floor plan. That's interior unit. And this exterior is the Carolina. They also have coastal here. Again, 3, 2.5 plus that loft. Just over 2,041 square feet. This is the smaller of the 3 floor plans. All of them are going to be 2-story, 2-car. Now take a look at that. This was the last reduction. I think it actually started at $855. But the past reduction was $755 down to $699, guys. They are ready to sell this. So they may not lower the price more, but they might throw in some extra closing costs. or some other incentives. They were offering a golf cart in a while. This would be a good neighborhood for a golf cart. And take a look at this. 6 others ready right now. That's the range, 685 to 789K. And this one, I'm pretty sure, is not even on the water. So great value on this one. Buy in the phase 1 that's already established, right? All right, I want to highlight the IBIS floor plan. We're not going to go in there, but I just want to mention to you, look at the jump up in square footage. So it's still an interior unit, but we're up to 2,261. The trade-off here is you have the primary upstairs now. You have the primary upstairs, but that means you have that second story balcony. Again, that's where I did the intro video. And take a look at the wide open floor plan on the first floor. It's more of a square, right? You have casual dining, living, and the kitchen all in one square. So that might interest you as well. 814 and 824. There's 2 available right now. We are headed down to the Lark model. I'm passing the single family models right here. We're going to take a look at one of those in just a minute. I'm showing you the Lark model because the other Larks that are available, the floors weren't in, the air conditioning was not in, and I'm not ready to get that sweaty just yet. This is the models here. They have the Macaw and the Lark. Remember, the Macaw was the interior unit we saw, but we didn't need to see the model because it was actually all furnished for you because they're really trying to sell that. They've got this one set up as the sales center. Again, this is the end unit. It's still 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, but you have a flex and a loft. Let's take a look at some of the beauty here. They've got a lot of these ponds back here. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so you've got a side unit, lots of windows on the side unit, end unit. You have the water heater outside on this one, okay? Let's go ahead and go in, change the angle. Let's take a look at this model. Hey, the model lets you show really what is possible in terms of finishes if you want to go all the way up to the top and upgrade this to the max. This is what you're going to be looking at. Isn't that gorgeous? So in this one, we've got a flex space off to the side. So turn this into a study, okay? Or keep it as a dining area. Now this is open right here. Okay, so that's pretty. And then you've got your main living area. Beautiful finishes in here. Got that nice contrast, the black and the white. And you've got a little bit sizable, a nicer pantry on this one than we saw in the Macaw. All right, let's take a look. We'll head on in to the pantry so you can see how big and spacious that is. Well, this is a good sized pantry for a townhome. Don't you agree? You got KitchenAid appliances in this particular unit. Don't forget, somebody's going to buy the model home and be very proud. They're going to tell everybody this was the model home. Take a look at the views, and obviously what an amazing job they've done with that outdoor space. You want me to go out there? I can't really hear you, so I'm going to go anyway. It's covered, got your fan. The Macaw model right over there. All right, let's take a look at the upstairs before we take a look at the price on this one. Okay, this would be coming into the 2-car garage. Now this one it's almost like a 3-car tandem. I'll show you that later on the floor plan. Got a little half bath right here. Okay, remember 2,400 square feet on this one. This is the biggest out of the 3. You got some understairs storage. Yes, we'll go see how far it goes. Oh, it wraps. Oh, not. I was thinking it was going to go all the way around, but pretty good storage on that one. All right, let's check out the upstairs. Okay, remember primary upstairs. If you want a primary downstairs, macaw is your only option. Got a nice little loft here that's splitting up the floor plan upstairs. Let's take a look at that. Okay. Let's do secondary bedrooms first. Your bathroom. Man, this one is really gorgeous. Whoever buys this model, I want them to invite me over to hang out. That's fair, don't you think? Okay, step-in closet on that one. They've left the doors off. Check out this one. Obviously, this is an upgrade as well, the glass pantry door. Yeah, we got a walk-in on this one. Nice size walk-in. Okay. Check out the master. Okay, passing by the laundry. Well equipped there. AC. Now, oh my goodness. Just imagine for a second living in this townhome with the 2-story balcony and coming out here to enjoy this mornings, evenings, whatever suits your fancy. How about this? How about this? There is a lot of stress in life, and this offers some real peace and quiet. That beautiful nature. Okay, now this is a really good sized primary suite. It is very spacious. I mean, just look at that, right? On each end, you've got basically, 2-stack dresser, tons of room from the end of the bed. So really, really not too shabby. Let's check out the bathroom. Got a window bringing in the light. A lot of these will have the option, if you want to build it, you can do a standalone sink, or you might be able to expand, not on this particular model, but you might be able to expand the shower and do like a double shower. So just keep that in mind. If there's a linen closet, they can eat that linen closet and throw in a tub. Okay. See how big this closet is on this one. If there's dimensions in the plan, I will add those for you. And this is what I'm talking about. Much better use of the space than those wire frames. A lot more expensive, but hey, if you're building this, just say, hey guys, go ahead and leave out those frames. Give me back a little bit of money and we'll put some California closets in there. All right, you guys ready to take a look at the price on this one? Now, it's gonna be significantly higher than the last one. Number one, it's 300 square feet larger. It's got a larger garage, almost like a 3-car tandem. And it is an end unit. You got that 2nd-story balcony as well. So start thinking about that price, what you think it's going to be. Now, I highlighted earlier, I wanted to highlight a couple that are actually for sale and in process. So 381 Oak Moss Drive, that's a Lark. The exterior is Carolina. That's where I did the intro, right? 3, 2.5, plus the flex, plus the loft, 2,400 square feet. Okay, this is ready now for sale at $859. Obviously, sorry, not this model, but this unit right here that will be ready. Besides that, there are 3 others ready now between $750 to $899K. This one is way cheaper. If you like this floor plan and the exterior unit and you like this neighborhood and you don't necessarily need a water view, okay, let me show you where that unit is. It's on the corner of the neighborhood and it's that end unit right there. That's why it's a lot more affordable, right? These other ones are in here. That's where I started. That's the intro, okay? The macaw, that was the first full floor plan I looked at, and the models are over here. One more thing I want to highlight. This would be great for multi-generational living because, okay, as you can see, you have that garage storage area. Great if you have a golf cart, but if you've got somebody that you want to keep downstairs and have their own ensuite, you can have that option. They're gonna turn that flex room, okay, remember this flex room? All right, they're gonna take that flex room right off the entrance. They're gonna turn that into an additional bedroom, and they're gonna take that garage storage space and turn it into a full ensuite. So how cool is that? Multi-generational living capability as well. Hey, before we go take a look at the single family models, I wanted to sit down with Ashley, who's a site agent here at Toll Brothers. You know, an outside realtor and a site agent really are a team. Now, we're gonna negotiate at the beginning, but once we get you into a neighborhood, she's gonna take it the rest of the way. And I've worked with her already, she does a really great job. So nobody knows these communities as well as the site agent. I like to think, if this is the right fit for you, I'm gonna get you here or to another neighborhood. But once we're there, we're gonna work with a site agent. Nobody knows this place as good as you, right? The floor plans, the amenities. So let's talk a little bit about the amenities. Rivertown, I know, has some amazing amenities. Kind of give us a little bit of a rundown, and we're gonna cut in some drone footage of those while you talk.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks, JP, for coming here and doing this. Definitely a few different selling features for Shores at Rivertown. One of them being that we have access to all 3 amenity centers within Rivertown. So you have River Club, River Lodge, and River House, and all 3 of them offer a little bit something different. Now, River Club is attached to our community, or right adjacent, I should say, and we have our own private boardwalk that's gated that leads right to River Club. And that overlooks, you walk up and there's a breezeway, and the pool overlooks the St. Johns River. Nice beach entry, pool access. And then you have a restaurant at River Club and a game room that has a pool table and ping pong table and a TV. In addition, there's a fire pit there. They do a lot of events. There's a green space with a little mini amphitheater and a playground. You also have a kayak launch and then a boardwalk that you can walk and watch the sunsets on the St. Johns River.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's all at River Club, which is just steps away, or a nice golf cart ride away. We also have River House, that's gonna have one of the fitness centers, clubhouse, the pool that has the nice slide, and the lap lane pool, along with tennis courts and a clubhouse. And then River Lodge has the lazy river, has an airnasium, playground, zip line, and splash pad, and also has a fitness center there.
And you mentioned that the airnasium is kind of like a sports field, but it's covered. It's got artificial turf, but it's kind of open to the air on the sides, which is pretty cool.
Yes. So lots to do. Also at River House, I didn't mention this, there's basketball courts, another playground.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, an open field. So there's so much to do here. There's trails, walking trails all throughout all of Rivertown. And there's a dog park as well. They're just so wonderful. So
Something for everybody. You got townhomes, gorgeous view on the river.
Yes.
You don't have to take care of your lawn. You don't have to worry about the sprinklers or anything like that. So just get out there and enjoy the water. And speaking of enjoying the water, you've got these private docks here.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the private docks, the boat slips, what's involved in that.
Sure. So we have one dock that's built and it has 12 boat slips. Those are sold out already. We have our second dock that's under construction and we're selling those boat slips. And I think there's about 4 or 5 remaining slips to buy. Those have been a really big selling feature for this community, along with the amenity access that you get here.
Okay, very cool. So this place is just waiting for you guys. Obviously it's gorgeous. That being said, Ashley, thank you for your time.
Yes.
I really appreciate it and the information. Let's get back out there and see some houses. You're looking at the Osprey model. The Osprey is so popular that unfortunately we do not have a quick move-in to show you today. That's why I'm gonna highlight this model for you, and I'm gonna show you the last few remaining lots where you can build this. Now, it's a super popular model. You'll see why when we get in there. And my recent buyers were the last one to get the last one that was on the market. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm here to highlight this plan and show you where you can build. So first of all, just want you to know there's some nice under the stair storage here. I wish it would go a little bit further, but that's all you got. Sometimes you could actually open that up and store a little bit more in there. Maximize every space you got. So check out this wonderful, we got a big square living space here. Okay, I'm gonna let you take a look at the 2-story entry as well. It's a very nice aspect on this home. Okay, again, this is the model, right? It's done up all the way to the top, so it is absolutely gorgeous. Just keep that in mind. But the next home that we're gonna see, the last one, which is the Edgeport, that's on a 50-foot lot. This is placed on a 40-foot lot. And that one is a move-in ready home that is for sale. And oh my goodness, it is a nice home. It's another one that you're just like, how has this not sold yet? Okay, but just letting you take a look at this. Give you a quick peek at what they did in the model here in terms of the outdoor. Man, you can do some amazing things. So let's see what we got back here. You got a 2-car garage on this one as well. And this is our half bath. Let's pop on the light real quick. Okay, we do have a half bath there. Got a nice custom drop zone on this one, but this is a good space. You could even turn this into a little pocket office if you wanted to, instead of using it as a drop zone. And you could put a French door, or you could put the sliding doors on there as well. They've got this one set up as an office. It could also be a dining. And what is another thing that is great about this home is, okay, 3, 2.5, 2,400 square feet, but this can actually be optioned up to a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, which is kind of insane. So I'll highlight that at the end. Off of the garage, you've got AC unit right there. All right, let's go check out the upstairs before we look at the price on this one. Okay, we've got a loft off to the front, and guess what? This can be a bedroom and a bath as well. If you don't need those common areas, we can turn this into a bedroom. But good size loft, I'll add the dimensions on the video. And let's check out these other bedrooms up here. All bedrooms are upstairs, okay, on this one. Okay, dual vanities, this bathroom, and don't think we have walk-ins. Oh, JP, wrong again. We do have a walk-in on this one. Okay. And let's check out the other bedrooms. Got linens here, similar size. And okay. Also, walk in. And look, now that I'm remembering it, that is one of the things that people love about this model. It just kind of checks all the boxes. Okay. Got the flex, you got the loft, got 2 bedrooms, big enough to put decent sized beds in, and walk-in closets. I'm guessing this is AC. All right. There's your second AC unit. Again, 2,400 square feet, almost 2,400 square feet on this one. And this is your master. All right. Add a little bench there. You can still get through. Might get a little bit tight. Oh, rookie mistake. Didn't turn on the lights on this one, but quickly solved that problem. Okay, we got really pretty finishes. I like that. I like this tile design. That's cool. Here's a different color cabinet we haven't seen so far. That light brown. You got your WC, and let's check the size on this. Okay. Not bad at all. Again, so this is the Osprey. I know there's not one available right now, but it is really popular, and I wanted to highlight this floor plan for you and let you know they opened up a new phase, but there's only a few lots where this one can go. You know why? Because it's so popular. And Toll Brothers is not gonna put 2 Ospreys right next to each other. So that is the thing that kind of limits. But let's go ahead, before we talk about the lots, let's talk about the price on this one. So again, this is the model, Okay, there is not a quick move in for sale. 3, 2.5 plus flex plus loft, but it can be optioned up to a 5.4 if you wanted to. 2,400 square feet, 2-story, 2-car. This plan, okay, before structural options, before design options, before your lot premium, starts at $509. Only 4 lots remain, and just want to highlight again some of the structural options I talked about. Okay, this is your first floor. So if you want to trade out that flex room and the half bath, you can get an additional bedroom and a full bath, right? So that's going to take it up to a 4.3. And then upstairs, you don't need that loft. You can also trade that out for a bedroom and a bath, and that brings it all the way up to a 5.4, or pick and choose where you want to have that extra bedroom. All right, here is the site map, and I'm going to show you where these lots are. You can build this Osprey, and I've also got some drone footage I'm going to cut in. And I'll tell you the price as well. Now, don't sleep on this lot because, hey, you don't have a neighbor. It's where the construction trailer is. It's only $12K. And you know, I've noticed that they're more willing to negotiate on a lot premium than the price of the house. So $12K on that. There's 4 up front here. Now you would have to choose 2, right? You'd have to go every other one. But these up front, I think 14 to 15K. And then you've got some amazing lots over here. They're cul-de-sac lots. I think it's the only cul-de-sac lots really, but these are townhomes. Only cul-de-sac lots, 38 and 39, and these are $90,000. You'll still have a river view off of the back, okay, as well, and you'll have a nice, really nice size yard on those. So that is incredible. Keep that in mind if you're interested in the Osprey. The Edgeport, our final home that we're touring today. This is on a 50-foot lot. This is 2,800 square feet, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, and it has a pocket office and a huge loft upstairs. Guys, this one is for sale. It is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot believe it hasn't sold yet. And this street is almost all but completed, okay? Right across from this, you have 1 lot open, but pretty much all the construction has moved out of this neighborhood. So lock in with me right now. This is, I can't remember the elevation, but I'll tell you later. First of all, you'll notice really great size front porch up here. I don't know if you're ever gonna use that, but at least it's great for curb appeal and resale in the future. It makes for a really nice listing image. Take a look at this. This is one of my favorite parts about this home. Just the first impression that you get when you walk inside the Edgeport. Take a look at this grand foyer, 2-story, extremely spacious. I mean, it's just so nice and inviting and welcoming. Now, this one is staged, guys, because I'm not kidding you, they're trying to sell it. When the builder stages a home, it's because they are ready to move this thing. All right, so it's nice because you can see how furniture fits in, but you don't have to go to the model. It's the perfect combination to really help sell a listing. Look at this gorgeous kitchen. Cabinets all the way up to the top. Okay, we do have a gourmet option, so you've got the microwave and oven in the stack. Room to bring in your own fridge. We've got a little pantry here. Check out the size of that. Okay, now if you think that's small, no problem. There's a lot of flexibility that you could use this space for. So if you want to convert this to extra food storage or just storage for your house, no problem. Turn that into a hobby room or whatnot. But this is technically your pocket office. But if you think that pantry is a little bit small, build out some extra storage there. Right next to that, you've got room for a drop zone. And then we have a full bed and full bath downstairs. Not your master, but always nice to know you have that flexibility. Somebody comes who can't use the stairs, they've got a place to stay. Let's take a look at this kitchen. It is gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna talk about the price on this one at the very end, so you'll see how much this costs right now. And I like this. I like these finishes. They're not gonna be for everybody, the brown and the green, but I think it's a nice touch. I think it's a nice touch. Okay, now, on this one, we actually have a little bit of a river view. It's better from up top, but maybe you can see it back there. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Okay. We are backing up to another house, but you can see that's a sizable yard. That is not bad at all. And we've got a sliver of the river. A sliver of the river. You can see it over there. And as we say, better than nothing. Am I right? So let's just, we haven't taken a look at the back of the house. Now you see it. There it is. There's the back of the house. So really good size yard on this one. Plenty of room for a massive pool. And plenty of room out here as well. Got the gas hookup. Nice paver back patio covered. Screen that in, keep the bugs out. You're good to go. Before we go upstairs, I'll just show you real quick so you can see the dimensions of the garage. Got a 2-car garage. So you see the dimensions of that. Sprinkler system right there. Okay. Water softener loop right there. Pocket office or extra pantry storage or hobby room or dog room, whatever you want to call it. I mean, there's so many options you could use there. This would be your guest bathroom. All right, it's full bath, tile all the way up to the top. Okay. And here's our bedroom downstairs. Okay, yes, we have the, all right, and yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I see the water. All right, it's there. All right, let's take a look upstairs before we come down and talk about the price on this one. Did we look under here? See how big that is. Holy moly. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. And again, this is just so impressive. I just want to show you how big this is. All right, this foyer. It's really, really nice. All right, let's head upstairs. Goodness gracious, there is a huge loft up here. This one also has some really nice structural options. I'll highlight that as we talk about the price. Let me let you get a view this way. Again, you can just see that green foliage everywhere you go. And y'all, check this out. Wow. Isn't that cool? That's a great space. That is a great space. You're gonna turn that into something cool. And this is a pretty good view up here. Pretty good view. Okay. All right, well, we got AC over here to the left. We got 2 bedrooms off to the right. Or nope, sorry. We got our laundry. The 2 secondary bedrooms are here off to the left. I don't believe we have a walk-in closet, so this will be on the smaller side. Okay, let's get those dimensions. Same here on this one. Again, don't be confused. It's not the model. It's for sale. And they're really trying to move it. A lot more incentives on a house that is ready and for sale. And honestly, I don't really understand why this hasn't sold. I can understand that the pocket office is a little bit weird, but there's a lot of cool things you could do with that. You know, just gotta be a little bit more open-minded. This is one of the nicest things about this house. This master suite is massive. And just want to highlight the fact that the walk-in closet is off to the side. So you don't have to go through the bathroom. I know that that's a really big plus for some people. So that is a huge space. And guys, guess what? This actually has his and her closet, okay? This is hers, okay? And right over here is his. Isn't that delightful? I mean, you know, guys, you can make do with that space, right? Am I right? I'd be fine. Ladies, he can fit his stuff in there. Really good size master. We got a trade ceiling on this one. And yep, I'm gonna do it every time. Take you over here. Let you get a little tiny glimpse of the water. Okay. And let's check out this bathroom. Oh, I love this bathroom. I don't know why I'm whispering. Does it make it cooler if I whisper? Come on, that's beautiful. Really big extended shower. Got the rain head. I like the gold. Tons of light coming into this. This is a beautiful restroom where you can really rest. Room to rest. All right, that's nice. You're like, JP, you're losing it. It's been a long day. It's been very hot out there. If you appreciate the fact that I've been sweating for you guys and you're still watching this video, would you like this video? Really appreciate that. That helps me out a lot. Spread these videos and try to help some more people. All right, let's talk about the price on this one. This is the actual picture of the house. It is the Carolina elevation. Look it up, 86 Oak Moss Drive, the Edgeport. 4.3 plus that pocket office and the loft upstairs, 2,800 square feet, 2-story, 2-car. The last reduction, okay, meaning it started higher than that. I just put the last one on there. Recently reduced from $724 to $699. That is a great price. If you know what great prices are, you know that is a great price for this size home with this high end of finishes, okay? Now, there is another one ready in October, $735. You see the difference in price, okay? One that is ready right now, they're ready to sell it. Here, they're gonna put in a little bit more margin. This starts at $598 before all your options and before lot premiums. And I just wanna highlight very cool structural oh, by the way, before I look at the structural options, where is this house? Here's the plan again. Here's the entrance. There it is. It's lot 101, nearly on the corner, backing up to another house. Okay. So let's take a look at these options. Okay. Here is the 2-story great room. Okay. So you can actually convert what was the loft into a 2-story great room. Okay. This one's got the loft, but you can open it up if you don't need that space. What else can you do? Guess what? You can also turn it into an ensuite. So, I mean, if you want to build this, the flexibility is there to kind of make it whatever you want. You can take it up to a 5.4 if you wanted to. So, really awesome floor plan. Come get this house. Hey, if you like the townhomes by Toll Brothers, you should definitely check out this video right here where I tour the models that are in Newbrook at Silverleaf. And if you're interested in active adult community, please check out this video right here. This is Reverie. They have some really amazing prices in Silverleaf right now. My name is JP. Thank you so much for coming today. And until next time, people before property.